Song that we're gonna do is dedicated to the suit wearing arms dealers, to the champagne sipping depleted uranium droppers, and tonight we have Palestine action in the house, who are shutting down Israeli arms company Elbit systems for fun. Now the chorus to this song goes like this: keep your hand on your gun, don't you trust anyone. Keep your hand on your gun. Louder, what's that? What's that? Don't you trust anyone. I can't hear you, I can't hear you. Keep your hand on your gun. What's that? What's that? Don't you trust anyone. Okay, drop it, let's go. Let's go! Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone. I can't hear you, I can't hear you. Keep your hand on your gun. Louder, louder. Don't you trust anyone. First in my scope is BAE systems, specialise in killing people from a distance. Power is a drug and they feed the addiction. Immediate deletion of people's existence. Who says what isn't legitimate resistance? Push these buttons, you don't need a brave heart. State of the art darts need more than your face guard. You might impress an A&R with your fake bars, cause you probably think Rolls Royce only fake bars. This is for the colonizers, turn bomb providers. Take this beef all the way back to Oppenheimer. Call it warfare, but your wars aren't fair. If they were scam for the funds, they will mangle your son. If you try to speak out, they will stamp on your tongue. To your land, they will come to you. Stand up as one has begun. Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone. I can't hear you. Keep your hand on your gun. Louder. Don't you trust anyone. Next in my scope is Lockheed Martin. They will tell you when the bombs leave blasting. Don't think, just listen to the songs, keep dancing. Do they really want us to have our own brains? Who do you think is really running Guantanamo Bay? And it might be sensitive, but I'll mention it. Who do you think's got us filling out the censuses? Who do you think is handing out the sentences? This ain't the BBC, so there's no censorship. Having many mercenaries getting with a clever bit. Not a gun seller, but none's better than Eric Prince. Make money off many things, mainly it's crime. This one is dedicated to the Raytheon 9. On a scam for the funds, they will mangle your son. If you try to speak out, they will stamp on your tongue. To your land, they will come to you. Stand up as one has begun. Keep your hand on your gun. Don't you trust anyone. I can't hear you, I can't hear you. Keep your hand on your gun. What's that? What's that? Don't you trust anyone. Wow, thank you so much. Loving every single minute with you all. Can I spit an acapella, please? Power to those that read bell hooks, power to those that sell books, power to those that know how the inside of a cell looks, all those feeling helpless, forgotten and discarded. Power to the strange fruit they thought was rotten in the garden. Power to those sitting alone, seeking solace in the calmness. Power to those feeling stained, know your tomorrow isn't tarnished. Power to those that sweep the streets with more knowledge than PhDs. Power to those that keep their keys, return as promised, please believe. Power to those that suffer in silence, those it hurts to hear. Power to those that power to those that hold their ground, power to those that persevere, power to those that love humanity more than they love style. Power to immigrants probably raising Donald Trump's child. Power to the blind who can't imagine what sight is, those staring at the moon and all those working night shifts. Power to the readers, the writers, the illiterate. Power to those that struggle to decolonize their syllabus. Power to the shy ones, always struggle to make friends, and the half of humanity worth less than 8 men. Power to those that risk their life to dig the courtroom from the ground for the mic I'm spitting on and the phone you're holding now. Power to those that built the stadium they're playing in. Power to those that mowed the grass and stitched the ball that they're playing with. Power to every rapper that doesn't rap about killing. Power to the builders who build buildings that outlive them. Power to the slaves of ancient Greece that never had the right to vote. Democracy dead like Gary Webb when they import it like his quote. Power to those that write to prison. Power to those writing home. Power to those writing poems. Power to those that died alone. Power to Curtis Mayfield. Power to Ronald Isley. Power to the fishermen that were forced into piracy. Power to every person that is working in a library. Power to the nurses that we turn to in our times of need. Power to the unions and the miners that should punish. Power to those that drive the buses and those that collect the rubbish. Power to the youth desiring the truth. And power to every rapper that is dying for a fire in the booth. Dropping this up.
Hey, Birmingham, now do some energy. We want some energy for this right now. Are you ready? Hey, let's go, let's go.
Whether you're in HMP or HMP, KFC or ANE, I make them see AND, let you know the CASE from LDN, no NYC on the MIC, I'm MIB like BIG, the MVP, VIP to the END, EG, my CD is way too DWP. That goes via TV screen, DVD or BBC, ITN or ITV, COP say ID please, SDOP like IC3, wanna see me hooked to an ICG in the ME, but I'm NOT, they went OT with the MOB, can't see me through the FOG, don't cuss, these MCs are OAP, when I hype up I'm like OKG. You think you're BAD, get a PEN and a PADF, the CIA and the FBI, MI6 and the MI5, jump on the A3 then I drive, turn up the AC, MJ like DYT, LOL and never TYP, AEAT on EID, twist CID like Levi jeans, BIE like BMP, EDL just BFG, you don't want no GCSEs, they want COD on the like DP or PE or KRS from BDK. Download this on your MP3, send it to your MP or MCD. You're not on this thing like ADD. Your CD, I rate PG like KKK with AK. My A.k.a. is A.A. Take you off the road ASAP. DDTD, JLS MC. What you just saw basically is how to murder the ABC. I'm an anarchist and an angry academic activist, assassinate the alphabet in an ambulance. Actually, I'm Maggie and I'm actually any arrogant artist that asking American accents by accident. What's next? Me! Batter babbling battlers with a bag of batteries. Ban these bias blaggers because they're badly backwards beat. Bashful bully bashers get battered bashers to Brackenbury. Baffle backpackers with bars bad as a bag of beat. Brom, what's next? C! Catty crackers get cancelled, Canada to Canterbury, cuts in my clip. Catch a cavalry, crash into casualty. Can't incorporate the covers. Conversation candidly called calculated cannibal that causes carnage casually. What's next? D! Diddy didn't do diddly, did it with dignity, dilly dally and this and digger. I disagree, you did it for digits, stick it down me, I'll do it differently. I define deliberately diligent delivery. What's next? E! Cause everything is evident. My essence is every element. Effortlessly edit your enterprise with eloquence. Elevate with the energy of Eminem. Every entity that's ever been an enemy, I'm ending it. What's next? F! The fact is I fracture fractals with to fragments fantastically. Flippers fabricate fallacies and find fantasies. Flip faithless fellas from fakers to flipping fans of me. Flippantly vanish and finish these fanatics factually. What's next? G! Give gangsters gangrene and gain green gradually. Grappling gate crash your gathering with a gang of G's. Gallivanting geezers get guided to the galaxy. Or gallows for gambling with a general's geniality. What's next? H! Oh, happily hack hackers that happen to have a hack at me. Like Hatton, I'm habitually hazardous, how it has to be. Hospitalized haters, Holloway or Hackney. Hate hagglers, have to hang them with a handkerchief. Illustrious illustrator realists in the industry illicitly cause illiterate idiots injury. Impatient, impede my innovations. Why ignorant imbeciles idolize my imitations. I jack a jackal for his jacket and just jam got jittery jockey jabbering. Jamaican to Japan got judges jokey jokes. Junkie jokes, jabbing, January to January, my journal is a journey, just don't jinx my jiggy jamboree. I'm the key, the king, the Kaiser, reminding my kin of karma. I'm a kangaroo, keeping your kennel, you curb koala. Kidnapping kleptomaniacs and kindergarten killer. Kitties would give their kidney for a Kit Kat or a kipper. I'm a lyricist living with little listeners. Listen, I'm loving living cause life is literally limited. Live lyrics lift lyricism levels luckily. Till I leave the labyrinth of London and live in luxury. Meanwhile, my motives to motivate and mobilize my monster men. My mission's to minimize misdemeanors, monumental. These midgets made me milli for minutes. I may be a mad mongrel and a manic Mesopotamian maniac. No, my narrative's not for narcoleptic narcissists, naive, native, nitwits, and negative, nastiness, numerous, snorting infos, niggle up to my navel, no. I neglect the negligee and navigate to Naples. When I operate, obsolete opposition get obliterated. Often obese officers ogle as their occupation. Obviously, often other obstacles is my obligation. Originality over Oscar ovations. This poisonous poets, poison the pulpit, pulverize poachers and pointless poses with potently poignant poems. We practically panic paparazzi passes passengers planning to pack peas and prank patchy pampering. What's next? Quirky quibblers, get crippled like Quasimodo, righteous revolution, ragamuffin, ripping reality, really rebelling, recruiting ready regiments, rapidly remorseless renegade rhythms and records, ripping radio, rapidly rapid. Separately seven super shooters for stepping still slew and sacrilegious super. Say this in seconds. Speak to styles I savagely smack up studio sessions. Suave swinging, spitting, sick and similes in 7. Got the talent and tenacious tendencies of Tyson. Temperatures terrifying terrorists tackling titans. Tokyo to Tennessee, taxing timid tourists. Through turbulent times I tangle with total torment. Understand I'm unbelievable. That's an understatement. Ugly fire giving ultimatums to undertakers, unanimous, undisputed. Unforgiven to uncles and uncles, they're unoriginal. Verbally violent and victims validate my visions. Vaporize and vanish various vigilant villains, vividly victorious over a variety of vixens. Venomous viper vanquishes vampires with vengeance. Waffling wackles are just waiting to work for wages. My words are weapons willing to wage war on you wimpy wasters. See through you xenophobic X-Men with an X-ray. Exhale, Eximus with an X-ray. Yappies are yapping and I'm yawning, yearning for yesterday. Years when youngers played with yo-yos, not yet we yay. I'm as zealous as Zeppelin and Zapper. In my zones I zoom like Zorro. I zap these zonking zebras. My zone's a zoo. How many letters left? 0.
Let's